Hello fellow vintage Ray-Ban lovers out there, hope you're well and welcome to another episode. So, been away for a while, you know how it is, we come, we go, we come, we go, but today I want to show you something really nice. What we have is a Clubmaster. So I received the last model that I've been trying to collect for quite some time, probably about 5 days ago now. With this particular, well, it's not actually a model, it's actually a colourway. So with this particular colourway, very difficult to get hold of, simply because it was never released with all of the other colours that you would normally find either on a Clubmaster or a Clubmaster 2. Now, as we're all aware, if you look back on my previous videos from probably about 2 or 3 years ago, you will see the Clubmaster video where I basically show you all of the colorways that came with the Clubmaster. However, there is one more that a lot of people don't actually realize is available for not only the Clubmaster but for the Clubmaster 2. And that colorway is called Antique Tortoise. So, I have had the Clubmaster Antique Tortoise, the smaller version, for a while. But I've always struggled to get hold of the Antique Tortoise for Clubmaster 2. I did actually find the frame a couple of years back, but it didn't come with a pair of G15 lenses. And here is that pair. It actually came with clear plastic demonstration lenses. But as you can see with the frame colorway, it's a beautiful yellow and brown tortoise shell color. Really, really nice. Probably, I would say, I prefer this color to any other color that the Clubmaster came in. However, I was very lucky last week to finally find a pair with G15 lenses. And if I quickly show you, here we have them. As you can see, it is a Clubmaster 2 with the yellow-brown Antique Tortoise frame colour with G15 glass lenses. Now, the special thing about these, the reason why these were not released with the normal release of the Clubmaster or the Clubmaster 2 is because this model was actually released as a prescription model. It was never released as a pair of sunglasses. You could only ever get this model if you required a prescription lens. That is why it is very difficult to get hold of this colorway, simply because not many people were purchasing Ray-Ban prescription models. There are a few differences with this model, prescription model, in comparison to a normal standard sunglass Clubmaster release. For the smaller size of the Antique Tortoise Clubmaster, you can actually, if you had a normal sunglass Clubmaster, you can take the lens out of that Clubmaster and put it into this Antique Tortoise version, because the lens size is exactly the same at 49mm. The difference on the inside will be that normally you would get perhaps just the word in Clubmaster, but with the Antique Tortoise you actually get the word in Clubmaster, Antique Tortoise, and then you get the size. So for this smaller version, it comes in at 140, 140. However, the Clubmaster 2 version, this is where this particular model is far, far more difficult to get hold of in its complete set, and by what I mean by that is the actual G15 lens and the actual frame together. Simply because you cannot put a Sunglass Clubmaster variant. So let me give you an example, if I can just grab it. So let's take this for example. This is the Ebony Clubmaster 2 version. You cannot remove this lens and think you're going to put it into the Antique Tortoise frame, because the lens on this Ebony Clubmaster 2 is 51mm, and the lens for this Antique Tortoise Clubmaster 2 is 52mm. It simply doesn't fit. So you need to find this model both with a G15 lens and obviously the correct frame as well. You cannot just swap and change the lenses over as simply as that. That's why this particular model, the Clubmaster 2 Antique Tortoise, is so difficult to get hold of. And of course I've been very lucky to be able to find that. For years, well not for years, for a couple of years, I thought as soon as I find a Clubmaster 2 at a decent price, I'm just going to swap the lenses and I've completed the set. How wrong was I? So I simply now have a Antique Tortoise Clubmaster 2 frame, but I also now have the proper model. So that's the differences. In terms of other differences, because it is a prescription model, the particular owner who was obviously buying this prescription sunglass may have wanted the nose pads to be a little bit larger or a little bit more comfortable. And I say that because on my Clubmaster variant, the actual nose pad is a lot larger than the standard nose pads that you normally get. This size nose pad you will generally find on a Chromax model, that kind of size. As you can see with the Clubmaster 2, you just have the standard size right there. And before I forget, let me just show you the inside of the temple. And here we have stamped Clubmaster 2 Ant Tort, which obviously is Antique Tortoise, and then the size is 145. And there you have it, folks. A really nice model. As I said previously, probably my favourite colour. I have now completed the Clubmaster set. So I have all of the colourways for the smaller variant Clubmaster, and I now have all of the colourways for the larger 51/52mm Clubmaster 2 variant. Have another look. Very difficult to get hold of, but once you have it, it is a beautiful pair of sunglasses to own. So here we have it, Clubmaster 2 Antique Tortoise prescription variant. Very difficult to get hold of. Don't forget to please like, share and comment, but most of all, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.